Welcome everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a reading today that is called Are They Haunted? So this is going to be about an ex-romantic partner, somebody that you're no longer speaking to, somebody that may have done you dirty, did you wrong. And so we're going to just tap into a bunch of different things today, just to help you, just to kind of understand where this person was coming from when they hurt you, and if they're currently feeling anything for you, and just different ways that you can process everything that's gone on here. Okay. So this reading is actually one that I have recently created in my Etsy shop. So if you guys want your own personalized version of this reading, go ahead and look in the description box to book your reading. So all the decks I'll be using here today, I'll let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. And of course, everything will be listed for purchase down below. And today's Orgonite is called the Goddess Hecate Rose, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get started and see, is your person haunted? We're going to go through the outline that I've created for this reading. So just take what resonates and get rid of anything that doesn't. The first thing we're going to tap into is the energies that are making up this person's current life. So just what they might have going on at this particular time in their lives. This is called the Forever Autumn deck by the Spiritual Sagittarius. So we're going to grab 3 cards and then we are going to clarify with some tarot. What does this person currently have going on at this present time in their life? Let's take a look. Okay, so we have Voodoo Doll, we have Cauldron, and we have Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this. Let's clarify. We're going to go into my Mystic's Midnight Tarot for this one and see what we need to understand and know about the Voodoo Doll. We have Control, Manipulation, and Revenge. So I'm going to take these and put these to the side, and then we're just going to clarify this Voodoo Doll. We have Discontent, 4 of Blood, which is the 4 of Cups. I feel like this person is discontent. Obviously, that is the key word there. I also am getting here that they just might be bored and dissatisfied. They don't really care for anything that's in front of them. So if this person hurt you, maybe went off and went into another direction in search of something else, or they could have lied or cheated on you, I almost feel like this is the revenge. They didn't get what they were looking for. They're still not satisfied. They're still not happy. They have not been able to maybe duplicate, something in their life that causes them to feel happy and content. So I just feel like this person is really not that happy, and that's just where they're at. So let's go ahead and go into the Cauldron, which is alchemy, healing, and preparation. So they might be trying to create something new because they're discontent. They might be trying to formulate something in their life that's going to bring them happiness. So let's see what the tarot is. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here for sure. They're trying to create something new with the Ace of Blood, Ace of Cups energy. They're trying to encounter new things that are going to bring them happiness. So I feel like if they moved from you to another person or another situation, that didn't work out. So they're still on the search for something that's going to bring them happiness. That's what I'm seeing with that. So let's go ahead and see this Divine Feminine energy, which is intuition, creation, and sensuality. So that's kind of like an Empress card to me. So again, this person could be, taking their cauldron and trying to create something new. They're trying to pursue things that bring them some sort of happiness and pleasure. There's that sensuality energy. But there could, of course, be also a Divine Feminine in their energy field. This could, of course, be you, if that's how you see yourself to this person. This could, of course, be another feminine energy. Let's see what else. I just feel like this is someone that they've had an issue with. So if, we're doing this reading today, they've had this issue with you. I feel like that is you in their energy field, but I also feel like they've had issues with someone else too. The 5 of Hell is the 5 of Wands, conflict of interest. It's like this person can't make it work with anyone. They couldn't make it work with you. They're certainly not able to move forward and work and make it work with someone else. So I just feel like if they left your situation or your connection in pursuit of something else, that didn't work out either. There was a conflict of interest there too. So I feel like this could at least be helpful to the person watching the video, that it wasn't just you. This person really is going to have conflict of interest wherever they go. Okay. So, and I just feel like maybe that divine feminine energy connected to your individual, it might be time for them to really work on their insides, to really go within. And instead of pursuing things on the outside world that are going to bring them happiness, it's like they have to work on the inside. They need to focus more on them and figure out, like kind of focus on their own cup and figure out what they're bringing to the table, where they might be flawed, where they might need to heal, where they could be more giving and compassionate, etc. So I feel like that voodoo doll energy, not to say that, you guys wished ill upon this person, but I think it's only natural when someone screws you over or hurts you for you to like want someone to get their karma. And I just want to tell you guys, from the get-go of this reading, I feel like that's happening. Okay. Definitely feel like that's happening. So that's very interesting. So now we're going to go ahead and shift gears, and we're going to move on into the what images and energies come up for this person when they think about you. Okay. So let's get into that. This deck is called I Just Got Spooked, Why Ghosted by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's see what comes through here for this person. What kind of images and energies come up for them when they think about you and this connection? Wow. Okay. What's funny is that divine feminine, remember, that came up in their energy field. I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's you and their energy field. Like you intuitively know what's going on with this person. You're plugged into them. You know too much. See, psychic, you know too much. So when they think about you, it might be that this person is deliberately trying to hide from you or hide something from you, but it's like you can run, but you can't hide. It's like they know that they know they can't pull the wool over your eyes, even though they might try to do this. I just feel like you're psychic and you know way too much, and they know this. Okay, and so we have this masculine energy. So I feel like feminine might be your energy, the person watching the video, and this is your person, which might be more of that masculine. They're trying to restore some sort of balance, and I feel like they maybe deep down inside may want to restore balance with you, but it's almost like it's just too much for them because there's too much water under the bridge. You know too much. You found out too much. It's almost like it might feel a little bit impossible for this person to try to restore the balance in this connection. So I feel like it's at least coming up in their energy field that they would want to. They just may not know how to. We have tunnel vision. Yeah, so that tunnel vision is just seeing something one way, and they're not able to be super expansive with their thinking. So I feel like their tunnel vision right now is that they might just feel somewhat stuck and somewhat, afraid to restore balance at this time. But I do feel like it is in there that they want to do this. So let's go ahead and go into my Dark Night of the Soul Tarot and get some more details here. Okay, so right here, this is the Dictator of Torment, which is the King of Swords, cold-blooded. Okay, so to me, it's almost like this person was operating in a King of Swords energy when they made certain decisions or when they said certain things. The Dictator or King of Swords can be somebody who delivers harsh truths, or they just deliver harsh words, and they don't really think about how that's going to impact, other people. And so I just feel like this person could have said a lot of terrible things to you. It seemed very cold and calculating, and it may have been at that time. But I just feel like maybe your person, when they're thinking about you and this connection, they're thinking about, where they were at in their headspace at the time. And that might not be where they're at now. They might have balanced something out within them. They may not feel as cold-blooded and harsh towards you, but there is definitely that inner knowingness that was not the right thing to do. That wasn't the way to treat you. Yeah, the Devil's energy. Okay. So the Devil's energy it says playing with fire. Somebody was going to get hurt, and it's like somebody kind of, they fell victim or prey to their shadow side, to the devil on their shoulder. It's not about blaming, darkness or shadow, but we all have it. And I just feel like this person definitely had tunnel vision, and they made a lot of mistakes. They went to the dark side without thinking about how it was going to affect you. That's what I'm seeing here. So that seems to be the energy. Let's see how this person views you. This is called the Spiritual Gifts Oracle. Let's see how they view you or hold an opinion of you now. Before we move any further, I'm also picking up on this person could have really expressed or confessed a lot of their darkness and secrets to you. And that made them very vulnerable, and it made them feel like you just knew too much, because that's that too much. There's something, and they couldn't shift out of that. They couldn't balance their thinking. They couldn't be balanced in this connection with you. It's almost like it made them feel very, very uncomfortable that you knew their dirtiness, you knew their darkness. And instead of kind of looking at you as a person that would just accept them for how they were or accept them for their flaws, that made them feel very uncomfortable. They couldn't handle that. So they may have said things, sabotaged things, and burned you. And I'm just getting here, it's because this person's inability to deal with their own shadow, to face their own shadow. That's what I'm seeing. I was just going to say, it was like this thing, whatever they were seeing, they could not handle. Whatever they were seeing, tunnel vision, this vision, it's like a mirror. It's too much. This is too much for them. There could have also been something about you that triggered the hell out of them, because whatever they were seeing, I feel like they were originally attracted to you because of this energy, this fire, this passion. But when they jumped in, it was just too intense. It was too much. It was just too ugly for them. They couldn't deal with it. So they ran away from their own shadow. They ran away from their own image. That's what I'm seeing with this. So let's go ahead and read this now. You disrupt things in order to enable people to see themselves differently and begin to heal. You are this person's ultimate mirror. Whoa. Look at this, you guys. That's crazy. So your person sees you as somebody who they can't lie to. They can't pretend with you. I feel, were authentic and themselves and raw and honest with you to a point, but then it got to a point where they couldn't do that anymore. So you're this person's ultimate mirror. You hold up this mirror to them. You make them see something that they don't want to see. So they run away from it. They're running away from this shadow self. They may even see you as you're not good for them, because not good enough, but you're not good for them because there's something about you that makes them feel uncomfortable, because there's something unresolved or unhealed within themselves. Wow. So that is the energy that your person is holding when they think about you. And when they connect with your energy, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of draw and passion and attraction, but there's also the opposite effect too. It's like definitely a running to and then running away from kind of energy. So that's what we have. So now let's take a look and see, what is a song that represents your person's head and heart space towards you? Okay. So this could be, past energy, can be present energy. Let's just go ahead and take it how it resonates. So this right here is called the Heart Songs of the 90s by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. Let's go ahead and get the headspace energy, the lyrics in this person's head, the words in this person's head when they think about you, their headspace. Okay, so we have Mariah Carey, I Don't Want to Cry. Okay, so there could be just all of these different words that represent something here, but it says too far apart to bridge the distance. So this confirms for me that there is distance between you and this person. There could be physical distance, or You guys are not speaking. Obviously, we kind of set that tone before we even got started with this reading. This is someone that you're probably in separation with or no contact. But something keeps this person from keeps them hanging on to you. So they have not completely gotten you out of their energy or out of their headspace. You're still in that energy field. And I feel like that's probably why Divine Feminine popped up when we were just seeing where this person was at. There you are. It says pretending not to know the difference. I feel like this person pretends and they also deny things. All right. But there's something here. It says every moment we were together is just breaking me down. So there is something that is slowly breaking this person down, okay? They're breaking them down. And I feel like this mirror here, it's like shattering something. They're shattering this image. They're shattering whatever it is that they projected, this fear, all of that. And then it says here, I know we swore it was forever, but it hurts too much to stay around. So this just again goes to show you that this person, it was too much. It was too difficult for them to stick, for them to stay, for them to hang around. So they had to create distance between you and them. So now we're going to go ahead and go into the motives, a deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Know it all. Interesting. There's something about you knowing too much. So we're going to go back to that card because I just feel it's very significant in this reading here. Psychic, you know too much. Know it all. You know too much. You know it all. You know this person completely. You know their shadow. You know their darkness. It really, really makes them feel uncomfortable. How could you love them after the things that they either confess to you or the things that you know about their past or whatever this is? How can you love them? Because they don't love themselves. They cannot accept that you love them. That's what it is. You know too much. And for some of you, it could also be that you found out too much about what this person has done. And so they feel ashamed. And so it's kind of like, how could I face you ever again? There is that energy too. So let's now go into the Deadly Love Tarot Zombie Edition, also by Fire Witch Tarot. King of Wands. So the King of Wands is very passionate, very driven, is very confident. I'm also getting here that when they think about you, they see you as this very fiery, passionate person who knows what they want, and you're not afraid. You have a lot of charisma, a lot of passion. You're very magnetic. You're very attractive. You're very powerful. And you're a very sovereign person. I'm also getting that too. You're very sovereign. And that scares this person because this person is still running away from who they truly are, and you don't. You know who you are. That scares this person. Okay? But it also attracts them to you as well. That's what initially attracted them to you, is how authentic you are. How raw and real you are, how you are unafraid to be yourself, how you are unafraid to express your passions. And you may have done that, and then this person turned it around on you and shamed you for doing so. But just know that they did this out of fear. They did this out of their own inability to accept themselves. Okay? So that is what we have for your person's mental space, what their song is in their head about you and the situation. Now we're going to go into their heart space. What is their heart song? The song in their heart space about you and the situation. Oh, God, I love this song. I just saw it the other day. As a matter of fact, it was somebody who was using my cards, my Twin Flame Journey Messages #1. And I loved this song. I was like, oh my God, I just love the song so much. So it says, you're the whisper of a summer breeze. You're the kiss that puts my soul at ease. What I'm saying, I'm into you. So I like this because this is kind of confirming here that your person in their heart space, they were into you. So of course there's that book, He's Just Not That Into You. That's not necessarily the case with this person, okay? They were into you. They may still be into you, okay? But the story goes here, you give love, you get love, and more than heaven knows, you're going to see, I'm going to run, I'm going to try. This person I'm getting here, it's like they tried to love you, but ultimately they ended up running away. That's just what it is. So they're going to try to take this love to you, all their heart, or all this joy. But the thing is, this person could not hang. So in their heart space, they wanted to really make this work, and they really wanted to come to you and be with you. But it's like a breeze. It's like it's like a summer breeze. It was seasonal. You could have been with this person for only a season. That's for some of you. That's how short-lived this connection was. But it was very powerful nonetheless, okay? But like a breeze, this person came into your life, and then like a breeze, they blew out of your life very quickly too. So the heart space, rush, that's what we're seeing here. So let's go ahead and get a motive around this. Lying Eyes. You know, there's a song called Lying Eyes by Eagles. I love that song. You can't hide your lying eyes. So I do feel like this person in their heart space, it's like they're lying to themselves. But if you looked into this person's eyes, their eyes cannot lie. You may have looked into this person's eyes when you were very close to them. Their eyes don't lie. You know, your kiss, if you're kissing this person and your eyes are open and you're connecting with their soul, that literally put their soul at ease. There's like some sort of like I'm using the words here, but rush. There's like a rush that they got from looking into your eyes and connecting with you in a kiss. Okay, so that's something that their heart still actually gets a charge from, is by recalling that memory. Okay. And also maybe they were hiding their eyes, not really, but just hiding from you because they didn't want to lie to you any further. So they may have departed. They may have rushed away from you. They may have run away. That's what I'm seeing here, because they didn't want to lie to you any further. They didn't want to have to continue to lie. So let's go ahead and get a tarot with this. Yeah, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is that stuck energy, stalemate energy. I do feel like they are still stuck in their heart space when it comes to you, okay? They're still tied up. You and this person are still at a stalemate. There is no finished business here. There is no, something hasn't worked out. There's a lot of unfinished business here between you and this person. And if you were to see them again, if you were to kind of look in this person's eyes and see them again, you would know immediately that they still feel something for you, that there's something still there. They can't deny it. They might try to hide it. You might run into this person. You might see this person on social media. You might speak to this person, and they're going to pretend, is what I'm getting here. If that happens, if you guys happen to go down that path, they would pretend that they don't care, but they do. All you have to see is in their eyes that this person still does care. That's it. And I'm getting the same for you probably too. So that is what we have. Very interesting. So now we're going to go into, is this person truly sorry for how things went down? Okay. Are they truly sorry? Let's take a look. Is this person truly sorry? Let's see here. Let me see. When I was gathering up my decks, I want to make sure that I have everything. I think here it is. I just put them out of order. I'm like, what the heck? I had everything all in order and I just got mixed up here. Okay, so is this person truly sorry for how things went down? Let's see. So let's go ahead and get some energies on what went wrong. This is also a deck by Fire Witch Tarot. Okay, it says they thought you nagged and bitched for everything, always in the negative energy. All right, so we're going to clarify, of course. Let's get 3. Intense passion that burnt out too soon. So definitely felt a lot of passion that this person has or had for you. And afraid to admit that love is there. So that was very evident from the very beginning, okay? But let's take it from the top. So they thought you nagged and bitched for everything, always in a negative energy. So this is something, is your person truly sorry? I do feel like they used your words against you. You may have said something to this person. You could have complained, or just, again, like communicated to them, and they took that as negative energy that they just did not want to hear. So this person could have really, really shied away or ran away from confrontation or talking to you, because you could have been a person that just really shot it to them straight and they couldn't handle it. So I'm seeing that there is some kind of interesting energy surrounding this. This is called WILHELMINA'S Tarot of Horrors. I could be wrong. I'll put it down below. Four of Wands. Yeah, it has something to do with commitment. I see the Four of Wands as a card of commitment. So I feel like you and this person were trying to build something. And, obviously with whatever was going on, they became, it was too intense for them. They ran away. They became afraid. Whatever the situation was, what they did is they ultimately took your wanting to talk to them, wanting to discuss things, and they turned it around on you. Okay? So it's a defense mechanism is what I'm seeing here. And, are they sorry? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go into Divine Masculine Unspoken Messages, again from Fire Witch Tarot. You were my something different, and I definitely effed that up. So, of course, I'm going to say here, because of that message, that this person knows they screwed up. So when you screwed up, you probably know that, you probably feel sorry for that. They feel sorry for that. You were my something different. So you were different. This person may not have been the type of individual that really talked about how they felt, or they could just have been, they were not ready for this kind of commitment, and you were giving them an opportunity to do something different at that time, but they screwed it up. Okay. And I just feel like this person used your words against you, or they said, it's just too much. You want too much from me. You expect too much from me. And there's that negative projection, turning something around. So they know they screwed up. They know that they know they did something here that wasn't on the up and up. So do they feel sorry about it? I'm getting yes. To a degree, this person knows they screwed that up and they shouldn't have acted that way or handled the situation that way. So now we're going to go into this intense passion that burnt out too soon. And I just feel like you and this person in the beginning had a lot of intense passion, but it was very quick. It was like a summer breeze. It came in for a season, and then the next season it was out. So this person was in your life one season and out the next season. Not for everybody, but that's going to ring true for some of you. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is somebody who just got stuck. All right. They got stuck. They didn't know what to do. And so if something is just kind of dying out, what do? We jump ship. We go on to the next thing. Let's see what your person wants to say about this. Okay. So they are sorry. They are sorry here. I am sorry that I was super selfish with you. That's all on me. They were selfish because they could have treated you as someone that they were really into you, and then like a light switch, like a flame, it just out like that, and you were just left feeling, I just don't understand what happened. I'm so confused. I thought you were so into me. So your person is sorry that they were selfish and that they put their own needs first, and whatever was missing for them or whatever they just couldn't deal with, they acted very selfishly. And so they are sorry for that. So I do feel like, yes, your person is apologetic on that note. So let's go ahead and get the last one. Makes sense, afraid to admit that love is there. So I feel like this person had a lot of feelings for you, but they couldn't admit it, okay? And it could be that you were with this person around Christmas time or some sort of celebration where there was an exchange of gifts. I'm seeing that too. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant and the Four of Wands to me are both commitment cards. Traditional commitment, right? Family tradition. I'm also getting here that there was love in the air during some family function. That's for some of you guys. But that is about doing the right thing, acting with integrity, being stand up, being traditional and committing, being conventional, committing. And I feel like that person was afraid to do that. They were afraid of commitment. They were afraid of traditional relationships or conventional situations. I didn't mean to treat you like an option. I just didn't know what I wanted. Yeah, so this person is apologizing in this reading here today. They didn't know what they want, or they didn't know what they wanted. They just didn't. They didn't know what they were getting themselves into. They jumped in too quick before realizing that there would be consequences, which was your heart, okay? They selfishly thought of themselves. They just didn't think that it was going to impact you or affect you the way that it did. They did treat you like an option, and that wasn't fair. It wasn't right, but that's what they did. They didn't mean to do this to you. So it's not like this person planned to hurt you, planned to lie to you, planned to do what they did. So I feel like there is some kind of closure perhaps that you can receive from this reading, just knowing that your person actually did not come from an ill-intended place. They just, I feel, got caught up and carried away with this feeling, but they didn't know what to do with it. And so they ended up either lying to you, hurting you, discarding you. And none of those things are okay. None of those things make it right just because they didn't mean to. But really, you're dealing with someone who is just incapable of handling this kind of love. They just couldn't deal with it. They couldn't handle it. They were not ready for it. That's it. So when we ask this question, is your person truly sorry? I'm getting here that they are sorry, even if they've never expressed this to you, even if they've never come and apologized to you. So let's see what is being triggered within them directly related towards you, okay? What is being triggered within them? So we've got two decks here. We've got the Shadows and Secrets by Celestial Forecast by Carrie and the Narcissistic Oracle cards by Lando Lights, okay? And then we're going to clarify with some tarot, and then I want to see what was triggered within you with all of this, okay? What was triggered within you? So let's go ahead and go into the Shadows and Secrets first and see what we need to know about this person. What was triggered within them? Okay, so we have dual personalities. Oh, wow. Okay, so you triggered hot and cold in this person. That's what you did. You triggered hot and cold. And not that that's your fault. It just is, meaning like whatever you were brought up or bringing up within them, they were super hot, but then they were super cold. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. Hot and cold, back and forth, changes moods often, highly unpredictable, resists catching feelings, okay, but catches them anyways. Passionate lover, commitment issues. Hello, that just described everything that has come up in this reading so far. That's pretty freaking phenomenal. So you're dealing with a fire and ice type of person, hot and cold person, back and forth. You never really know what you're going to get. So this is one of the reasons why you feel like you have freaking whiplash, is because this person was so into you and then they were so not into you. Okay, very, very difficult energies to navigate. So let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. So you triggered passion within this individual, but then you also triggered shadow. Very scary for them. Very uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, look at this. First I'm sour, then I'm sweet. I'm bipolar. I mean, this person may not actually be bipolar, or bipolar, it's just a figure of speech, but some of them could have something going on with their personality, a personality disorder. There could be something going on here. There could be a little bit of a narcissist. There could be a little bit of someone who could be bipolar or just suffers from depression or unhealed traumas and wounds from childhood. I mean, that's what you're dealing with here. That's amazing. What else? You remind me of how broken I really am. Makes complete and total sense with what we've seen so far. You remind this person because of the mirror that you hold, the mirror that you are to them. You remind them of how broken they really are. And that's really uncomfortable for someone, when, especially when they don't know what to do with it, when they don't know how to heal, when they don't want to feel certain things. When you don't want to feel, that darkness and you can't embrace your shadow, what do? You run away from it. You even project and blame other people. That's what you do. And I just feel like that's what this individual did. I ghost because I don't know what to say and I don't want to upset you. Wow. I do feel like this person is conflicted on whether or not they should reach out to you. I feel like some of them have thought about messaging you. They may have even put together a message, but then they delete it. So they just stay away because they don't want to upset you, because they know that they've already upset you enough. So have they changed? Would this person bring anything different to the table? I'm getting here, they probably don't even know. There's a lot of unresolved stuff still going on with them. So if they were back in your life, they would most likely maybe do this again. And again, not mean to, but that's just naturally what this person is going to do until they resolve their issues, until they do the work, until they do that healing that they need to do. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot cards on that. This is called the Silver Era Tarot. Yeah, Hanged Man. And this already came up for this individual. They're kind of stuck. That's what I'm seeing here. They're kind of stuck right now. And until they see things in a new perspective, until they gain some sort of enlightenment, they're not really going to be able to move forward. So it makes it very difficult for them. So they're stuck. They're not sure. They ghost and stay away and don't apologize because they don't want to upset you. That's what I'm getting here. They may not know how to apologize, so they just don't. And with the Emperor, masculine energy. I feel like that already came up, even though it wasn't named masculine, but I already saw this image and it was this one for me. That's masculine to me. So I feel like this person is trying to stay balanced. They're trying to restore or kind of remain in a power position. They want to be in control. They don't want to lose control. And so if someone puts their heart on the table or their feelings on the table, they're not in control. As in, to this person, they don't think they're going to be in control. So it's just easy for them to just focus on what they can control, which is their own life, their own environment, not this situation. So that's just what I'm seeing here. They don't have control over it. And the Ace of Swords. So right here, what you trigger within them, food for thought, change, challenge. Who are they as a person? That's what you trigger in them. Who are they as a person? So wherever they're stuck in life, whatever they need to change, you're handing them the sword to cut away from anything that's not serving them. You're in a way asking this person to level up, to better themselves, to meet you halfway. And if this person is not able to, they're going to see you as a problem. They're going to see you as a major challenge. They're going to see you as someone who it's just too intense. It's too much to deal with someone like you, which might be why this person has now taken the sword that you handed them and cut you out of their life. I'm just telling you, that's what I'm getting from this. So, and on the bottom of the deck, we got the Three of Swords, and it's very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking. This person could have sabotaged the situation by screwing you over, by breaking your heart, People do things, crazy things, hurtful things when they're broken, when they're wounded. It's an unfortunate thing and it doesn't make it okay, but there's an explanation for everything. Okay? That's what I'm seeing here. All right. So how have you been triggered by this entire situation? Okay. What has been triggered within you, and what are you kind of recognizing about yourself throughout this whole situation? This is called the Shadow Work Oracle. Okay, we have egocentric. Not everyone shares the same perspective as you. Listen to others. You may just learn something new. So there's something about you and this person not being the same exact individual. They're going to go about things a completely different way. We also have self-absorbed. Seek to feel what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. I'm not getting the message that you're supposed to just take this person's crap and that you're supposed to just, excuse everything away. Absolutely not. Okay. You do have to hold some healthy boundaries, because people that are either a little narcissistic or people that are toxic, we do have to protect ourselves from those people. Okay. Because we can't continue to allow or enable those types of behaviors. But what you're being asked to do, instead of absorbing all of this onto yourself, okay, no, that's not the message. The actual message is you are looking at this person as an egomaniac. You're looking at this person as evil. This is not going to resonate with everybody. You're looking at this person as they're so screwed up. To a point, yes. But it's actually not going to help you to heal by focusing on all of these person's faults and looking at yourself that you don't have any issues or problems, that you didn't participate in this in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? What attracted you to this person? Why did you put up with something, or why did you dismiss red flags, etc.? So that's what you're being asked. All this is triggering something in you to blame. All this is triggering something within you to want to do what this person ultimately did to you in the beginning, which is they don't want to see something within themselves, so let me go ahead and transfer it onto you. This is kind of happening to you as well. So you're being given an opportunity through this individual to see something about you. And that's not to say that you're egocentric or that you're self-absorbed and selfish and narcissistic, but it's telling you that it takes two to tango. There's a reason that you and this person were attracted to each other, and there's something for you to learn as well about yourself. So rather than feeling like a total victim here, and that's not to take away from any pain that you guys experienced, okay? But instead of feeling like a complete and total victim and blaming this person for all of your problems, you're being asked to step out of that blame game and look at yourselves. That's what you're being asked to do. So that's amazing that came up. And I know that might be very triggering and hard for some people to hear, because it's very easy to sit back and go, no, this was this person's fault. I didn't do anything wrong. And it's not to say that you have to find fault on your own, but where might you be wounded still to where you would attract this kind of person into your life, or that you were attracted to maybe somebody that wasn't emotionally available, or maybe somebody that was kind of a player or a bad boy or girl. We have to kind of take responsibility. We have to take a personal inventory and see why we were just even attracted to this individual to begin with. So Spirit's asking us to start there and to really kind of shift more of the focus onto yourself instead of blaming this person for everything. And that's not going to be for everyone. So again, just take what resonated for you. So now we're going to go into, is this person, if they could say anything to you right now, what would they say? Okay, what would they say to you? So this is an interesting deck. It is called the Playing Card Oracle. I will, of course, list it down below. But let's see if there's anything that this person could say to you. What would they say? Well, we have a sword there. We have a King of Clubs. And we have an Ace of Clubs. Okay. So we're going to clarify with some other cards as well. Let's go ahead and start there with that Nine of Diamonds energy. Okay, so the Nine of Diamonds to me is a very independent card. It's kind of like the Nine of Pentacles to me. Somebody who's very independent, somebody who feels very good on their own, somebody who has that sword, they're very guarded and all of that get up there. This person might just really be more comfortable standing alone rather than connecting with others. So if they could say anything to you right now, it's almost like they're still in a guarded place. This is called the Cloudburst Oracle. Oh my gosh, look, sword. That's crazy. There's two swords here. What you have feared is about to happen. Whoa. Okay, so I'm seeing here that this individual, what they would want to say to you is that they knew that this would happen. They feared. This was their worst fear. Their worst fear is that they would let you in because they're very much an individual that likes to stand on their own and maybe not get involved. Maybe they even told you, I'm bad at commitment, or I've got issues, whatever the deal is. But they went into this with you anyways. They got involved with you anyways against their better judgment. They may have even warned you and you gotten involved with this individual against your better judgment. They knew something was going to happen. They knew it. You can see the cross here with the crucifixion. Crucified, okay? This person wants you to know that they know that you are upset with them. They know that you're angry with them. They know that they deserve some sort of punishment. That's what it is. They know that they deserve it. So what they fear is going to happen. They fear that either you will not forgive them or that you will crucify them forever. So some of them are holding back because they do not know how to be involved with you or have you back in their life without you constantly holding this over their head with whatever they may have done. That's for some of you guys. That's interesting. So that's what your person wants to tell you here. This is called the Morgan Greer Tarot. So they go, wow, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What to do, what to do, what to do. That's it. So that what to do energy back and forth, I just feel like it's a toss-up, and instead of doing anything, they just choose to just drop it. So they're letting you know that they've chosen to kind of drop communication or drop reaching out to you or drop making things right with you. It's because they kind of already feel that they already feel like they know what's going to happen. So they already admit defeat and continue to stay guarded. That's why this person stays away. Okay. So it says Sword of Damocles, and I'm probably not saying that right. I have no idea what that means. Maybe somebody out there knows. Put it in the comment section below, because I don't know what that means. But I'm just kind of giving you guys everything else that I'm seeing here in this card. So that's what we have for your person so far. With if they could say anything to you, that would be what it would be. So what they would say to you is that the reason I have not reached out to you, the reason that I'm not making a move towards you, is because I already know how it's going to go, and it's not going to go good. At least that's what they're telling themselves. So now we have this King of Clubs. This King of Clubs is kind of like the King of Wands. Now remember, the King of Wands already came up in the reading, and it very much was depicting your energy, the person watching the video. So I feel like what they're trying to tell you here is that they know that you will stand your ground. They know that you have a lot of people. It's like they know that you're going to find someone. You're not going to be alone. They know that maybe they're just not what you're looking for. Maybe they know to some degree that they're not going to be able to make you happy because they're so flawed. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with that. Street fight. See? I do feel like this individual has already just kind of given up, and they're just like, it doesn't matter how I feel in my heart space. It doesn't matter what I'm thinking. I screwed this up beyond repair. And so in order to come together, it's like there would be a fight, and they just know this. And it's like they know that they actually deserve your wrath. I am getting that. They know that they deserve your wrath. That's what I see here. So instead of moving forward, they just don't even walk in the direction towards you. That's what they're telling you here. They're explaining to you why they have not made wrongs right. They're explaining to you why they're not coming back at this time. And this doesn't mean forever. It just means right now. This is why this person is not coming back. This is why this person is not coming towards you. Yeah, because there would just be this major tower moment, major upheaval, major just like, ugh. I also am getting too that if there's someone in their life, or if there's someone in your life, or maybe you guys both have that going on, it would create a major crisis. And so it's another reason why they might be choosing to hold back, is because they know that you're with someone else, or vice versa. And that just would probably not suit the situation well. Okay. And our last one, the Ace of Clubs. It says Dream Moth. So this Dream Moth, what is a moth? A moth is transformation. I do believe that this person is trying to tell you that they dream that you guys would have a new beginning. That's the Ace. And the Ace of Clubs is the Ace of Wands. They do still have passion for you. They still hold passion for you in their energy. They still dream about you. They still dream that maybe the two of you can transform this, or just shift into another phase. But it's just a dream. It's not a part of their reality. Not at this time. They don't know that they could make it a reality either, is what I'm seeing here. So they just kind of continue to think about it and dream about it, but don't do anything with it. We have doom. Yeah, there's something here where this person just feels like, you know, if you guys tried to make it a reality and transform this, it would just be doomed. Like it's a doom for them. So it's not, so their common sense actually tells them not to do this. Their common sense says, yeah, this just probably isn't going to go well. So I'm just going to continue to stay away. Yep, that's what we have. And we have the King of Wands for the third time. You are the King of Wands. They're not the King of Wands. You are the King of Wands. I got that repeatedly over and over again. So it's almost like you hold the power in the situation, even though you might not see it that way. But you're very convicted. You're very sovereign. You're very much in your power and authority. And you're confident. And you wouldn't allow this person to come back unless they were able to bring you gold. Okay? And I'm seeing here that they might feel that they just know that they're not ready to bring you what you have, like what you're bringing to the table. They may not know. It's not that they don't know. They just don't feel that they can be your match. So they don't try. So they don't try to change this. They don't try to reverse this. They dream of a different outcome, but a dream is not a part of reality. So they're not taking action steps. But I'm also getting the message too from Spirit here that with time, this person could evolve into the King of Wands. They could, with hard work and dedication, just to their ascension, just to their healing, and everything that they just need to work on, they could eventually become the King of Wands. But until they're the King of Wands, they just may not be your match. This connection would be ultimately doomed because they're not ready to bring it the way that you're ready to bring it. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and end this reading with this final message, which is, what is the possibility at this time that your person would reach out to you and apologize? I already got a lot of energy that indicated to us that they just may not have what it takes to be able to do that. But let's just go ahead and see what else Spirit wants us to know and understand. We have the Zodiac 108 Oracle that we're going to go into, and that one wanted to pop out immediately. So we will go ahead and just take that. Oop, this one wanted to pop out too. So here we go. And we have 2 8s, which is kind of interesting. That could be a significant message there. Oh my gosh, you guys, you cannot make it up. There's 3 8s. I see 8s turned sideways as infinity symbols. What comes around goes around. Eventually, this might loop back around. So this might not be something that's over forever. This may not be something that is ending forever, okay? At some point, this person could come back. It's not meant for you to just sit around and put your life on hold and wait for this individual. No, you want to continue to grow. You want to continue to be abundant, etc. Okay, so yes, you want to definitely move on, right? Because there's no one home here. This seems to be an empty nest for moving forward, and things seem to be up in the air with that hot air balloon, but there's no reason why we can't experience the luxuries of life. There's no reason why we can't experience happiness and joy in the meantime, regardless of what might happen with this individual. So I feel like it's up in the air that, will this person come back? What is the chance? What is the possibility at this time that your person could reach out and apologize? Well, I'm seeing an empty nest here, so probably not anytime soon. But the thing is, there could be something that happens later. Again, what is this? The fruits of your labor. Fruits of your labor are hard work. So there could be some sort of abundance that comes from the situation at a later date, for sure. Okay. But in the meantime, continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor, continue to enjoy your life, and continue to do the things that bring you joy. So let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot here. This is called the Intuit Tarot. The Page of Wands, energetic powerhouse, good news. Traveler, childlike, free thinker, somebody who's creative. The Page of Wands is an indication of a message. So there could be definitely a message that comes through at a later date, but it is up in the air at the moment. Somebody is still like a child. Somebody is still growing, healing, ascending, etc. And I kind of like this because the King of Wands came up so many times. I feel like this is the growth between the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. So somebody will have to go through the stage of the Knight, which is taking certain actions, taking their ideas and putting them to actions. They'll have to go through the Queen of Wands, which is more of that feminine side, and then eventually ending up in the full masculine power. Strength. Yeah, I feel like this person still is going to lack some self-confidence. They're still going to be in this doubting stage, feeling like they just can't be vulnerable. They're lacking the confidence and the strength that they need. So even though the energy is there, they're not the powerhouse yet. The King of Wands will be the powerhouse that makes things happen, that goes after what they want, that pursues things that they want. So until this person's the King of Wands, I feel like they're not going to make an appearance in your life. So it's going to take some time. It's going to take some growth on their journey. And Strength to me is also one of those cards where you might feel like this person doesn't give a crap about you, that they've never thought about you again, but they're restraining themselves. They're actually restraining themselves from contacting you. That's what I'm seeing. And last message. Wheel of Fortune. It's beyond your control at this point what's going to happen. You just don't know. Okay? There will be a turning point. External forces will create some sort of change here, right? We also have karmic lessons. Karmic lessons are really going to push you and this individual perhaps together. So forces beyond your control are going to intervene. So you just never know. You never know what's going to happen. It's kind of an up in the air. And it's not a wait and see, but it's just luck of the draw. Either you and this person will speak again. You guys either will be meant to come back into each other's lives after these karmic lessons or karma is cleared, or you might not, which is why it's always very important for you to continue. That's why I feel like the grapes are here to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And I just saw this, another number 8. 8s are huge, you guys. If you're seeing a lot of 8s, this could be connected to you and this person, the connection, right? So the last thing that we're going to focus on is letters. So this right here, we're going to dive into this bag and just see if there's some letters or words or even names that pop through for you guys, okay? So I'm going to obviously put together a few, but I will leave them here so you guys can look at them and put your own words together. And if you guys want to share it for the audience, which you guys find in the comment section, I would absolutely love that. Okay. So what do we need to know? What is the final messages on this situation? Here we go. So let me go ahead and turn them over so we can see what we're working with. Okay, so I'm just going to call out real quick what I see. I see the word date. I see the word dates. So there's like a pending, I feel, date, or maybe somebody is dating at this present time. I'm getting here dating, even though I don't have an in, dating. All right. We also have age. So there's something about somebody aging, like with time, with somebody's age, as they mature, as they progress, something may change, and yeah, something might change here. We have death. So death and transformation. There's something that's going to definitely transform and change with age and time. There's something that's going to happen here. We also have suit. Okay, so somebody could be kind of going into a career, more of like a corporate type of position or something like that. Or a suit is they're going to be in some sort of level in a chosen occupation. So with age and with maturity, there's a transformation that's going to take place. That's what I'm seeing here. Even though not all the words are here, but I have Tuesday. I have no Y, but I have Tuesday. So there could be something significant about a Tuesday, right? Or something that has happened on a Tuesday. As far as actual names here, I have the name Ted. I have, let's see here. I also have the word hate. Okay, hate. So there could be like a love-hate kind of situation here. Somebody dissed someone. Somebody feels like someone, you know, has died or dead to them. There's definitely that energy. There's also the name Sue. Could be Sue or Susan. I have hat or hats. Okay, so there could be somebody who really loves hats, likes to wear hats. I feel like maybe you and this person will come together and have dinner or something like that. There could be like, you know, an eating involved. Also, we have sued. There could be some sort of lawsuit that someone's going through, right? Or the death of someone. Could be an actual physical person, like a parent or a friend or someone important to someone dies. And that creates some sort of transformation, creates some kind of new perspective for someone. I'm getting that too. I'm getting the word or the name Sid. So Sid or Sydney. Okay. I'm also getting Sid Vicious. And so of course, Sid Vicious, Sid Nancy, you know, not like that's, you know, how we want to end up, because obviously both of them ended up dying. You know, suicide. Some people feel it was a suicide. Other people aren't so sure. So there could just be some kind of, like a toxic type of behavior or a toxic kind of bond at this time that needs to be cleared. We also have gate. So a gate, like a gateway or a gate that opens up, a portal, some sort of a portal or a time is going to create something. I have the word ash. So ash, Asher, Ashley, that could be a male or female. There's another name there. But yeah, there's all kinds of things that we can derive from these. So I'm just going to put these here so you guys can kind of just do a little screenshot and find some other things. But that's what I have so far for you guys. So anyways, I just thought that would be kind of fun to do at the end. Have fun with it. And I hope that things resonate with you guys. And if you just want to participate with putting some words into the comment section, that definitely helps my channel. Or you can always put a heart or, you know, give this video a thumbs up. And if you like what you guys saw, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. All of these things definitely help my channel to grow. And I appreciate you guys so much, because in the last 2 videos that I've asked you guys to do this, you guys have done a kick-ass job, and it's definitely helping my video. So I want to say I appreciate you guys so much for taking the time to do that. All right, you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys during the weekend with probably some shorter readings. All right, take care. Bye-bye.